Whatever she's charging, it ain't enough. What's up, y'all? It's Ronnie here. Today, I know things look a little different, but that's because we are doing a reaction video. We're going to be reacting to like the lock fails or like viral lock moments and stuff that I can find on YouTube. So let's just get right into it.
Hey y'all, hey Gigi here with some extreme lock myths. So my client's hair looks like this just due to lack of maintenance.
That's what I was about to say. Whenever the thinning is like that, I feel like it's because somebody's not taking care of their hair properly. Because you have to put the new growth in somewhere or it's not going to go anywhere.
And it was improperly combined.
I'm hoping she can fix this.
Okay, the part to lock ratio is everything. Think of it as a bowling ball attached to a string. The more weight that gets put onto one single lock will keep breaking and breaking and breaking. I did not add any hate.
Oh, she did her thing with that.
To this at all. It's just me and my crochet needle doing what it needs to be done.
Hey, yeah, she did her thing with that.
These freeform dreadlocks were...
Again, I know these are freeforms. They're supposed to freeform, but some of this is a lack of separating them. You're supposed to separate. You still have to.
When hard in the paint at the beginning of this dreadlock journey, definitely had no separation for years on end. So it's interesting to see what sort of...
That's what I said. You're not separating them.
This loctician can perform on separating these locks into traditional locks. First hitting them with a little bit of steam to help separate them easier, then hitting them with that scissor technique. And I could imagine a nice deep detox would have happened as well. This is the after effects.
Whatever she's charging, it ain't enough. Whatever she's charging, she needs to charge more. Because that was some godly work she did on his hair. Because, whoa, I did not think we were going to be able to go from... Ooh, hold on. We went from this to this, from this to this. Yeah, that's crazy. She's talented. That's not true. That's not true. Stop getting skinny locks. They break. That's not true. They break when you don't take care of them. Or, you know why else you shouldn't be getting skinny locks? If you know you already have thin hair, you don't need to get skinny locks. If you know you have low volume hair, you don't need to get skinny locks. But some people would call these skinny because there's so many of them, and mine's are okay. And I've seen a lot of people with skinny locks or even sister locks that end up fine. So I don't think that's true. That's not necessarily true. It depends what type of maintenance you're doing on them, how often, what you're using in them, that type of stuff. But if you look up there near his root, there's not a whole lot of hair up there anyway, so it makes sense that it would have thinned. And that's what I mean when I say if you have thin hair, don't get thin locks.
As you call them, they call you when they need something. Trees for the blunt, to G's for the front.
Oh, he's gonna have a beautiful head of hair. Look at all that. Look at all the hair he has. Them locks are gonna be gorgeous.
I found a way to get peace of mind for years and left the hell alone. Turn a deaf ear to the cellular phone. Send me a letter or better, we can see each other in real life. Just so you can feel me like a steel knife. At least so you can see the white of the...
Let's see how those turned out. Oh, wow. Yeah, those look really good. Those are going to be really nice when they mature. And whoever did them really did their thing. Like, you can tell they actually wanted to do it. Because I feel like sometimes when I see people starter locks, you can tell that they really didn't want to start the locks, you know? Like, it just looks not good. These look great. Y'all, I literally posted something similar because I was literally having the same thing. I feel like once your locks get to a certain length, you eventually, like, everything that used to look so good on you just doesn't look good anymore. And it's so sad because your two little pigtails or the little buns you used to do, all that type of stuff is so cute when your hair is short. But once it gets long, it doesn't look the same. Because look, I did the same video. Once your locks get long, please enjoy that phase. Please enjoy that short phase. It's not going to be like that forever. And once you get out of that phase, like, I wish I had appreciated when my locks were cute and short. I've seen crochet done, but I've never seen it done like that, where you actually can strengthen the middle of the lock. I usually see crochet done where like they cut the lock off and then reattach it, or the bottom fell off and they reattach that. I've never seen it done like this, where they're able to successfully like put it back on that way in the middle. I think that's really cool.
Art is what I do. This is right to say it's the same.
She said, can someone explain why my hair won't lock at the root? Well, you have to retwist it. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's not going to lock at the root. It doesn't grow. Locks don't grow locked. You know, like loose natural hair is still going to grow loose natural, and then you have to retwist it, and that's how it locks. But it's not going to just fall out. Like, it's not going to come out your scalp locked. Maybe she's playing. I think she's playing. Let me look at the comments. Because it's not supposed to. Yeah. Exactly. If you don't retwist regularly, your locks will not lock miraculously. Exactly. She knows why. This is clearly a way to get y'all to engage, and myself as well. Yeah, I agree. I think it's an engagement thing. That was smart, though.
We're going to palm roll.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Yeah, whenever y'all do these like lock installs or the extensions and things, you have to crochet that shit. You have to crochet. You got to really get it in there and mesh it with your real hair, or it's going to do that every time. The look of confusion.
Thinning is normal. When hair grows old, it thins. Look at the size. It thins as it grows old. This is 12 years old. You can't expect it to have the same health and the same integrity.
That's actually facts, though, and that makes me feel better about my locks, because I have some of them that did that. Like, you can see even this one, like how it got smaller as it grew. So that's valid.
I don't want to cause any problems when you're trying to feed yourself. You know about what you're after, but you want some.
I'm seeing this a lot in the lock community, where people are combing their locks out at the bottom to get this look of like goddess locks. Y'all, please don't do this. Please don't do this if you don't have the texture of hair that you want. Now, I don't know what she's talking about, because hers look beautiful. She just needs to define the curls at the back. But yeah, I actually never combed mine out to get that, because they just kind of never locked at the bottoms anyway, and I was okay with that. Like, you can see these just never locked at the bottom. But when you do that, you kind of take a low maintenance style to a more maintenance style, because then you have to keep up with those hairs at the bottom. I don't do that because I don't really care if they lock up at the bottom or not. But yeah, like you would have to keep preventing them from locking up. That's a lot of work. They look good on her though. She's cute though.
Another dreadlock transformation from Val Tough Cuts, and he's found a tip in his locks. I always thought this would be a great idea to smuggle shit through TSA. Personally, when I go through the airport, I never let people touch my locks because I claim
it gets to a point, because can we look at this build up here? It gets to a point, and we're past that point. Like, that's build up from a lack of maintenance. That's build up from a lack of washing them properly. Let's see how it turns out. You didn't even post the results, bro.
Get right on into it. This customer went 3 years with no retwist.
I understand that there are reasons why people go so long without maintaining their hair, whether it be locks or a different type of hair, but it gets to a point, and I understand, like, sometimes depression can cause that and other things like that, but if you don't have an excuse, you don't have an excuse. There's no reason to be going that long without maintaining your hair. Let's see what she could do to save it.
What I was doing, but I went in and started separating.
It gets to a point. That's really bad. That build up here, that's pretty bad. Some of that is never going to fully come out. Like, the part that's genuinely embedded in the lock is not going to come out.
Scissors. At this point, I wasn't sure if I could actually get the job done, but I just wasn't finna give up. You already know. So I'm cutting and I'm separating. Some of them started falling off. There's a whole bunch of dandruff in his locks, so I had to go ahead and do a detox. So that's what you see here.
Let's look at the results. Whoa. Oh, wow. That turned out beautifully. Right on
now. Come on now. Put some respect on my name. For real, for real. Come on now. Know what I'm talking about. Do you see this right here?
Yeah, that turned out fire.
These dreadlocks are too skinny. I'm gonna just take both of these and combine them. The quick and easy way is to literally put your finger through, take the tip of the other lock, thread it through the middle. But let's take this a step further. I'm gonna take both of these locks together, and then I'm gonna go in between these two and interlock this together. I'm just gonna push it through the roots, and now both of them are combined. You pull it down to the root, and boom. Now you can leave it like this will turn into a Congo, or we can lock this up right now. I'm just gonna tap into this locking gel. I'm just gonna get a little bit. I'm gonna put it down by the roots, do a little twist, and I'm gonna...
That little interlocking thing you just did was actually pretty smart.
This is directly off the scalp. If I were to twist it straight down, this hair would lay forward, which I don't always have my hair forward, so that's why I'm doing it right off the head. Now you can see that this thickness is a lot better. Thought we could take it a step further. I'm gonna grab the 0.75 crochet hook, and I'm gonna face the hook towards my thumb and go in and out while rotating the lock. See how it starts pulling that lock in?
Yeah, Gunther the Great is one of the like OGs in the lock community. He's had so many sets of locks. He's had locks so many times. I'm not surprised that he's already figured out the best way to do this. That's smart, because all I do whenever it's time for me to combine my locks is I'm just going to 2-strand them O's, and I'm going to leave them alone for like 6 months, and then they just kind of...
All right.
Oh, so she's going to do the wax stuff. Actually does work well, y'all. I actually have some of that right here. It's like this silver wax stuff that I could put on my hair, because I really want silver hair, but I don't want to dye my hair silver. That was fire. He has a lot of hair. He got some really beautiful locks. Those are really nice locks, and they're very healthy.
I be feeling like the man when I walk through. Can't stand what you saying when I walk.
I'm telling y'all, them retwists, boy.
I be feeling like the
Them retwists will get you right every time. Sometimes I feel ugly, and then I'll realize, I'll go get a retwist, and I'll realize I just needed a retwist the whole time, and that I did not, in fact, feel ugly at all. And then the cycle starts over again, and I just kind of keep doing that. Like right now, I actually feel kind of ugly because I don't have a retwist. But once I get that shit done. Anyway, y'all, I don't want to overload y'all with like a super long reaction video. So that's all I got for you guys today. If y'all end up seeing like anything on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube that's like a crazy lock video and you end up wanting me to react to it, please, please, please comment it down below. Send it to me, DM it to me, whatever you got to do, and I will react to that. We're going to be doing a lot more reactions now because it's really good content. It's very easy to do. And I'll be reacting to not just hair stuff. Like I'll be reacting to shows or crazy videos or like baddies and like 20v1s and all those type of things. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye. Mwah.